my daughters. Which of you shall we say does love us? Give me the map there, that we, our largest No, we have divided in three our kingdom. Our first intent, shake all cares, business from our age, conferring them on youngers. You are no less loving son of Albany. We have this hour the present will to publish our daughter's several dowries, that future strife may be prevented now.
What shall I call you? Love.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forests, with champaigns rich with plenteous rivers, and wide-skirted meads, we make thee lady. With thine, Albany's issue, be this perpetual. Now, what says our secretary, our dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall?
I made a bet so same metal as my sister. I find she names my very only she comes too short. But I profess myself an enemy to all our joys, and find I am alone solicited in your dear Highness' love. I am sure my love will not promise
To thee and thine, hereditary ever, remain this ample third of our fair kingdom. No less in space, validity, and pleasure than that conferred on Goneril. Now, our last and least. Who would love us? You? Thou know me, fellow.
No, sir, but you have that in your countenance which I would fain call master.
Follow me, thou shalt serve me. I like to know what's up. Where's my name? My fool. Who you would call my fool, Heather? You, sir. You tell my daughter I would speak. Look, all of them, crossbow back. The wolves asleep.
Sensible Lord, your daughter is not well.
Why cannot the say back to me when I call him?
Sir, he answered me in the roundest manner. He would not. Coming, madam.
My lord, I know not what the matter is, but to my judgment, your highness is not entertained with that ceremonious affection that you are wont.
Ah, sayest thou so?
There's a great abatement of kindness appears in the general dependence, as in your daughter.
I have perceived the most faint and I will look further into it. Where is my fool? I've not seen my fool these last 2 days.
Since my young lady is going into France, sir, the fool has much pined away.
No more of that. I've noted it well. Go you and tell my daughter to speak with her. You, my fool Heather. You, sir. You.
And as sore as the shame.
Come you hither. Subject seems to be king. Who am I, sir?
My lady's father.
For Lord's name, you horse and car. Did your will?
Be strucken, my lord. No trip neither, you base football.
Yes, that is the right service. Train of men of choice and rarest parts.
Let me hide him too. Here's my coxswain.
Particulars of beauty, no. Gods ought to worship their name. Now, my pretty Dave.
So you will
best take my costume.
Why, my boy?
Why? The tickle was passed us out in favour. Nay, and thou canst not smile as the wind sets out the Here, take my costume. Why, this fellow has banished 2 of his daughters.
Gate that let thy folly in. That thy dear judgment
He done the third of blessing against his will.
mighty mother, now, boy.
Would I had 2 costumes and 2 daughters?
Why, my boy?
I gave them all my living. I keep my costumes myself. There's mine. Sandwich. He must be whipped now. Sit down. I keep this be true. Mark it not. Have more than thou showest. Be less than thou knowest. Let less than thou knowest. No more than thou trowest. Be thy drink and thy whore and keep in a door. And thou shalt have more than 2 tens.
Create a child of
Nothing.
weed.
Thou gavest me nothing. Thou make no use of nothing.
I know, boy, nothing can be made out of cheap tears, red shadows, and cheeks. Turn off a mother's pain as a benefit to laughter and contempt.
Give me an egg! And I'll give thee 2 crowns.
What 2 crowns will it be?
Why, after I broke the egg in the middle, the 2 crowns of the egg. And thou clovest thy crown of the middle, and gavest away both halves. Thou borest thine ass on thy back over there. Thou hadst little enough wit in thy bald crown when thou gavest thy golden one away. And if I split up myself in this, let him be whipped. But first, find it so. Had hairless grace in a year, for wise men are grown foppish. They know not how their wits do wear, their manners are so eblish.
When were you wont to be so full of songs, sir?
Oh, I've used it, Uncle, ever since thou madest thy daughters thy mothers. For when thou gavest them the rod and putst down thine own breeches.
Take heed, fella.
Can I put on
But such a king, play hooky, and go the fools among.
Company and away to horse. And call them one of my...
I'm doing what I can play.
What makes that front was on? You were too much of late of the throne.
Was a pretty fellow when I had no need to care for her crowning. Now thou art old without a figure. I'm better now. I'm a fool. Not nothing. Yes, forsooth, I will hold my tongue, so your face bids me though you say nothing. Not to give it away to his daughters and leave his house without a king. Weary of all, one son. That's a shell piece, Todd.
Not only, sir, it is a pretty reason this you're all licensed fools, but others of your insolent retinue hourly cough and quarrel. I thought by making this well known unto you to have found a safe redress, but now grow fearful that you protest this course, which if you should, the fault would not escape censure.
Are you our daughter?
No, Uncle. The head sparrow fed the cuckoo so long, it had its head bitten off by its young. So out went the candle and we were left dark.
Would you would make use of your good wisdom and set aside these dispositions?
Oh, me not an ass when the cart draws the horse. What shall I love you?
Any here know me? This is not real. Who is it that can tell me who I am? Your name, fair gentlewoman?
Is much of the savor of other of your new pranks. As you are old and reverent should be wise. Here do you keep 100 knights and squires. And so coarse, so debauched and bold, that this our court, infected by their manners, shows like a riotous inn. Epicurism and lust make it more like a tavern or a brothel. The shame itself to speak for instant remedy. She then desired by her, who else will take the thing she begs, a little to disquality your train.
Saddle my horses. Well, not trouble thee. my white hand, and thou, all speaking thunder, strike, slap the thick rotundity of the world, crack nature's bones, all Germans, kill at once, that making grateful man!
In the house, headed, shall all the court cry woe, and time he seems away, for the Levian was a fair woman, but she made miles in the glass.
Rumble thy belly full, spit fire, spout rain, rain, wind, thunder, fire, on my daughters, reflects not you, you elements. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. You owe me no subscription. Then let's fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, your slave, a poor infirm, weak and despised old man. Will with pernicious daughters join your high and tender battle against her head souls. But why? God is
Some comfort nights as these, the wrathful skies, narrow the very wanderers of the dark, and make them keep their caves.
Let the great gods that keep this dreadful power on our heads. Give me the map. Find out their enemies. I the undiluted Christ unwhipped of justice. Hide thee, thou bloody hand. Thou virtue, thou simular virtue, that art incestuous, close pent-up guilt, rive your concealing countenance, and cry, these dreadful summoners, grace! I am a man who has sinned again. You sinful.
Sir, hard by here is a hovel. Some friendship will it lend you there against the tempest. Repose you there.
One part in my heart. This tempest will not give me leave to ponder on things. Would hurt me more. Go in, boy, first. My wits. Give me an ounce of civet, good apothecary.
You are not worth the dust.
Sweeten my
Wind blows in your face.
There's money vain cross. Haggai, your tongue. Cordelia, I'll use them so that heaven's voice should crack. She's dead. She's dead. I know when one is dead and when one lives. She's dead as a Cordelia. Excellency.
Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest have borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
But I dread every moment between now and morning.
Dismiss all fear from your mind. The room is quite safe now.
Expect heavy storms today. Try to
Yes.
follow the directions
The organ and music is
soon after you will hear our voice, the capital of the United States. Soon after you will hear our voice in the capital of the United States. Let all nations be represented in Washington to conference with us. Let all nations be represented in Washington to conference with us. People of our intentions. People of our intentions. This is a voice.
Following in the wake of the destruction of the world, with dictators, war, and rumors of war, a ravaging plague has visited the earth.
Speaking to you from thousands of miles beyond your
The purple death that leaves only a purple spot on the forehead of individuals.
Him, he's alive. How lucky me.
That all nations be represented in Washington conference with us. That all nations be in Washington conference with us.
Take your eyes off me for now. Take your eyes off me.
Coming to you from thousands of miles beyond New York. This is our voice speaking to you from thousands of miles. Let's keep a sun all around us. Hear the clear sun all around us. Following the directions of your sun.
What if I don't know what this means? In that case, you've killed him. What else could I do? Now that I've told you about the video, I'd say you've shot the hunting gangs. Now look, if you can find another body instead of Sam, it's all right with me. There's $500,000 in it for you. Dr. Martin. I smell smoke. Why, what's that noise? Look, Doctor! The woods are on fire. It's coming this way. We've got to get out of here. Out the back way. You will. The guy provided that body he was talking about. I want to be like Joe.
the wrong. I'll be happy if one of my ducks is made. They're hard work, but I'll be glad when one of them does.
Many other projects are like we have never been defeated. Just as I have done with the dead body of Pharaoh Moses. My people will come to your camp and inherit the bodies of others dead. The dead will kill the living.
An army of
People of Earth will
a hurricane of bullets. Good. You seem to forget that you're
dass ich rechtzeitig zugeschlagen habe, trotz der
An unidentified object picked up 200 miles south from Colorado, Alaska. 7:27. Unidentified object confirmed at Fairbanks, Alaska. Heading south-southeast, 170 degrees. Height, 75,000 feet. Estimated speed, 5,000 miles per hour. White warning. 7:39. Unidentified object, 200 miles due west of Vancouver, British Columbia. Course, 170 degrees. Height, 60,000 feet. Estimated speed, down to 3,600 miles per hour. Yellow warning. 7:54. First interceptor flight airborne. Point of interception.
This seems to be the order of
San Francisco, California. 7:55. Unidentified object past point of interception. Red warning. 8:11. Morro Bay, California. Height 50,000 feet. Estimated speed 2,000 miles per hour. 8:15. Santa Monica, California. Height 10,000 feet. Speed 1,200 miles per hour. 8:16. All traces of unidentified objects gone. Red warning lifted. By 8:25 at the Los Angeles branch of the Communications Commission, reports of strong interference with radio and television reception began to pour in from the beach area. The monitors went to work immediately. Mobile units were ordered to converge on the vicinity of the disturbance. Pinpoint direction finding devices began to trace the trouble to its source.
That's a good one.
there quietly and do just as I say. Now, you look a pretty thin guy.
Looking at you is a funny way to show my headache, Svengali.
Look me right in the eyes.
You can really show my
Irrsinnig geworden sein. Eine Form der Erkrankung, die nicht so ungewöhnlich ist, wie man allgemein annehmen möchte. Denn unter der Einwirkung von Katastrophen, wie zum Beispiel Explosionen, Erdbeben, Eisenbahnunglücken, also unter der Einwirkung von Schreck und Grauen.
I hereby proclaim
Der interessanteste Fall einer solchen Erkrankung ist der Fall des Dr. Mabuse.
Svengali.
Ich rekonstruiere kurz die Vorgeschichte. Der Kranke führte ein ausgesprochenes Doppelleben. Er war ein angesehener Arzt mit großer Privatpraxis. Unterstützt von einer fast übermenschlichen Logik. Benutzte er seine tiefen Kenntnisse auf dem Gebiet der Hypnose zur Ausübung von Verbrechen, wie man sie bis dahin nicht für möglich gehalten hat. Monatelang sucht die Polizei das Gehirn, das diese Verbrechen verdacht hat, dem Mann hinter dem Vorhang. Endlich kommt sie auf seine Spur. Mabuse aber beschließt, nicht zu fliehen, sondern bewaffneten Widerstand zu leisten und verschanzt sich mit vier ihm treu ergebenen Leuten.
I'm stopping for a rest.
Really, you can't stop here. City check divers don't want to go back. You can't expect me to spend the night like a hot brown rat on a mountainside.
Better to stop and drive the car gently over a cliff, isn't it?
Well, it won't help things losing your temper.
I've never been in a better temper in my life. I love driving 100 miles in the dark, practically without headlights. I love the trickle of ice-cold water pouring down my neck. This is one of the happiest moments of my life.
Would you like me to drive for a bit?
Yes, I was expecting that.
Come on. You ready to fight?
I shall be glad when we get to Stonebridge.
If we get to Stonebridge.
You happen to have any idea where we are?
I haven't the least idea in the world.
That's very comforting.
You all right, Pembroke? No reason. Where are we? Don't know. I've lost our way. We're somewhere in the way. I'm very tired.
You're in my way.
That's the one we don't see Stonebridge night. Oh, well, never mind. Hello, Mr. Wayman. What shall I do? I wanted to go to Stonebridge, but they took me on the crew. As a matter of fact, you can fight me.
You're in your karate. Just for show.
Well, as that goes, I don't think they won't go anywhere. Something might happen here, but nothing ever happens in Stonebridge. Something certainly might happen here. Well, I'll tell you something that might happen. I don't want to frighten you. Wait a minute.
Go on, Chester. I'm not easily frightened.
I was going to say, you have to be a bit careful. How can I help stopping? Do you think we're in a motorboat? That's for the night. That's for the night.
Mr. Pembroke, please.
Sorry.
Do you think we'll do it?
I really don't know. Bon voyage.
Well, now, for heaven's sake, stop. Let's look at a map or something.
My own view is we're not on a map.
Oh, you look, Phyllis. I can't see anything. It's all a stupid puzzle.
Seems to represent this country very well. Everything here is underwater. Oh, just drive on. We'll arrive somewhere, sometime. I suppose that's all we can.
thought that was loud enough to wake the dead. That's an idea. What is? Wouldn't it be dramatic? Supposing the people inside were dead, all stretched out with the lights quietly burning about them.
I'm sure it would be very amusing.
I'm sure I could do with a drink. People have to be selfish and be soaked inside, not out.
What is it?
Well, I heard something. Good evening. We've come to ask for shelter. We've lost our way. We're absolutely cut off. Don't you understand? We can't go forward. We can't go back. The road's blocked on both sides. Landslide. Even Welsh ought not to sound like that.
Tim's already showed before. In case you didn't know, this is Tim. Thanks, Tim. He works in the kitchen, and then he also helps me, like cleaning out the mash and doing a lot of grunt work for me. This is the Meritzen lager. Meritzen is a German word for March. In the old days, the Germans loved their beer so much, and back in the day when they didn't have refrigeration, beer would typically get a little too warm and might spoil. So they actually made it off for a while that they couldn't brew during the warmer months. So about March or April was the last month that they would brew, and they would brew a beer that's a little stronger, a little heartier, and they'd stash it away in caves all summer long, and then they'd break it out in the fall for the fall harvest celebration, which over time turned into a wedding celebration. So, thanks. So Oktoberfest lager, Meritzen lager, kind of the same thing. You'll have some people tell you that they're a little bit different, and that's kind of a big technical battle. This is a little darker than most Meritzens, or most Oktoberfest, but kind of the amber category again. It is fermented with the lager yeast at about 50 degrees. When this first was put on tap, this beer was about 65 days old, and now I think it's probably about 90 days old that we're drinking from the day it's initially mashed in and started. It's a very smooth beer. It's going to taste a lot different than the pale ale you just drank in the hall. Not a lot of hop character, a very balanced bitterness to it, but Meritzen and lagers in general are all about the malt character. It's brewed in German, Munich, and Vienna malts, and it's about 5.8% alcohol, so it's a little bit stronger.
You remember them?
Yeah, this was a great horseshit.
Throughout the entire world, the dead are leaving cemeteries. Hear me? Protect the living. And never forget them. But it cannot be killed. Horror, fear, and panic have turned the civilized peoples of the earth into howling mobs. It's impossible to estimate the death toll, since many of our news headquarters in other nations have been destroyed.
Well, I'd better change my wet things.
They were all godless here. They used to bring their women here, brazen, lolling creatures in silks and satins. They filled the house with laughter and sin, laughter and sin. And if I ever went down among them, my own father and brothers, they would tell me to go away and pray. They wouldn't tell Rachel to go away and pray. And I prayed and left them with their lustful red and white women. My father's still alive. He's upstairs. He's very old.
Oh, is he?
He's 102.
Very old, isn't it?
He's a wicked, blasphemous old man. You're wicked too. Young and handsome, silly and wicked. You think of nothing but your long, straight legs and your white body and how to please your man. You revel in the joys of fleshly love, don't you? That's fine stuff, but it'll rot. That's finer stuff still, but it'll rot too in time.
Don't! How dare you!
Good for you, Mrs. Wayman. You make it look like a party.
Thank you. You must have thought I was a long time.
Matter of fact, I thought you were quicker than usual.
Oh, I just thought I'd been rather long.
Shut up!
Those lights, they gave me quite a start. I suppose it's a storm.
On the contrary, we make our own electric light here, and we are not very good at it. Pray don't be alarmed if they go out altogether.
They're probably half drowned. You know, really, we ought to keep them waiting.
No, I'm afraid we shall have to let them in. Morgan, open the door.
Come on then, Morgan. Let them in.
Someone outside.
They can't come in.
Well, surely they must come in. It's probably dangerous out there now.
Woo! What a night!
The house will probably be washed away any minute.
I thought you were never going to open that door.
Look at that. It must have been a reservoir buster or something. Anyhow, before we knew where we were, dragon fallen down and smashed the car in. It's a wonder I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, but me didn't see the devil drives. The house will probably be washed away any minute. Well, who's the owner here?
Are you from
Come on, how do you do, Miss Fem? Oh, my name is Porterhouse. Sir William Porterhouse. Bring up some chairs. And this lady is Miss Gladys Duquesne, a friend of mine.
Glad to know you.
Oh,
Nice weather for that.
Allow me to introduce you.
something like roast beef when a man's hungry.
He's dependable. How do you do, Sir William? And Mr. Webb. How do you do? Sir William Porterhouse.
How does that go? Do you remember that little baby who was that before your time? Penrose outside, such a nice old married guy. Well, I'll tell you, it's going down. Very well seen to, I don't mind telling you. I shouldn't be surprised if we caught our net. Morgan, bring a glass of water wet shoes on again, or as Sir William points out, you'll probably catch your death. Here you are. These may not be exactly your size. At least they're dry.
Thanks, I'll be fine. Whee!
You're nice mortgage the old house. We get on, but...
So would I. And we'll have one. I've got some whiskey in the car. I'll tell them all about it. You stay here and I'll go and get it.
No, I'll open the bottle again. I knew he was getting in tonight. Where did he get it from?
He didn't get it from me. Can't you stop him?
He's in the kitchen now, Ron. Right, Ron.
Oh, it's Morgan. You better stay here under cover. Is he the car that waited on us at 10?
All right, don't be long.
Morgan is... Looks to me as if he could do with a shave. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Well? Have you come up with enough gaze over the last garden?
No. I came to say thank you. I'd like to take my card just now.
Charmed, I'm sure, Mr. Kent.
Perkins to you.
Thanks, Perkins.
Somebody slammed the door in my face.
Probably the wind.
No, it wasn't. I know wind when I see it. It doesn't sound much, but, well, you know, it gives me a bit of a turn.
Yes, I heard it coming. Yeah, what you want to make of this?
Hey, what's the matter? What's happening?
Nothing. Nothing really. I'm a bit scared, that's all. Feel a bit more human now.
This certainly is a benighted household.
You're right, it is.
You opened it, didn't you? Well, now you can go and shut it. Go on, shut it. I can't.
Go and shut what?
The rain's pouring and the flood's rising. The room will be drenched if you don't come quickly.
I'm afraid I opened it.
Go on. You opened it. You can shut it.
That's all right, Miss Rose. I'll come and shut it.
Just Morgan, he's there at the bottom of the stairs.
Take the capsule. Get back there. Get back. Go on. Get back.
Is he dead?
Let me see him breathing from here. He's only stunned. He'll be conscious in a minute, but he'll probably lost company and he's very drunk.
Oh, Philip, this is an awful house.
It isn't very nice, is it? Listen, Margaret. Something happened upstairs just now.
Oh, Philip, not something else horrible.
No, this was nothing horrible. It was a voice
Is he
calling
dead?
from behind the door. It seemed breathing tiny voice, rather like a child. I think I ought to go and see what it is. He's only stunned.
It goes on, my dear. Your father wouldn't want these days of all days to be clouded for you.
I know. I feel ashamed of the way I acted with Fedor last night. But it all seemed to sweep over me again.
Well, no more of that, young lady. If I remember correctly, we have a wedding to prepare for.
Fedor! Fedor! Oh, darling, what's the matter? And it's water, quick!
What is it, Fedor? What happened to you?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was running to the train. And then by the castle, I fell. I was struck my head.
Oh, you poor dear. Here, drink this.
Fedor, you say you fell by the castle?
When I came to, it was dawn. I was too weak to move. I just lay there. It seemed hours before I was able to drag myself here.
Annie, the doctor, quick, Dr. Duskill. Fedor, those wounds. My father. Vampire! Vampire!
Hiya! Hiya!
Slow down! Slower! Are you trying to kill me?
Let go! Let go!
Slow down! Slow down! I'm not gonna be upset, no sense. And I'm gonna tell the Baron how you've been beating his horse.
It's all your fault. Taking so much time over your beer. I told you we had to get home before sunset.
Why afraid of the dark? The darkness won't hurt us.
If you wake up dead in the morning, your body drained dry of blood, you'll be afraid of the dark.
Afraid of the dark.
Heaven! Heaven! The castle! Oh, heaven! I've been a good girl. I've been a good girl all my life. Don't let her get me.
called a winter warmer porter. That's an old English term for a strong beer. Ours happens to be a porter. This won a gold medal at international competition in 2004. This beer is about 8.5% alcohol. Basically, if you want to categorize it, it's an imperial porter. It's not your typical porter. A good example of a porter that you can find commercially is Angry Porter. That beer is more about 5 or 6%. Most porters are about 6% alcohol. A lot of people that come here all the time, they get the porter, they go somewhere else and get a regular porter, and they're like, it wasn't anything like your porter. I'm like, yeah, because this is a totally different porter. It's not a true porter. Most porters are around 6 or 7% alcohol. So this is a big, thick beer, high alcohol, really good after dinner, really good with dark chocolate. If you treat it like a port, it's really good with desserts. Porter is a style that was originally done before stout, and it was brewed for the working class in London, who in the old days, porters are the guys that moved everywhere. They were kind of like the UPS, FedEx man of the day. And in the old days, they basically only had about 3 different kinds of beer. They had a cheaper beer that was lighter, not a lot of alcohol in it, not a lot of malt in it, a 2-penny beer, and then a 3-penny beer, which would be richer and a little higher in alcohol. Well, they would ask for 3 thread, which would be all 3 beers mixed together, and they'd pay 2 pennies for it. And so a guy figured out that, hey, I could just brew a beer that's just like that, and he called it entire porter, because it's all 3 threads together. And so it became very popular. And then they started to brew stout porter, which is a little more robust than regular porter. And stout became more popular than porter, and porter kind of fell out of favor until the microbrews kind of picked it up again. So stout actually comes from porter. And typically porter is not quite as robust as stout. Stout has a little more bitterness to it. In this beer, even though it looks dark, you'll notice it has a tan head, whereas the stout had a white head. And if you hold it up to the light, it's not very bright in here, but you can see that it's not purely a black beer. It actually has a little bit of a ruby red color to the side. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but with a flashlight or a bright light, you'll see that it's not purely black. It's more of a really dark brown, garnet kind of color.
This message is for you, Brian Dale. You have owed me money for a while, but yet you told me that you technically don't have to pay me back because you never signed anything, so technically you don't have to pay me back because you only gave me your word. You've only said you were going to pay me back. You've only made promises, but I guess your word doesn't mean anything. Brian Dale, this message is for you. You demanded that I get out of your studio, but yet you couldn't pay me $208 of written deposit, wouldn't give me my guitar amp back, and on top of that, you owed me $800. And yet you're pissed that I took your guitar. I'm holding your guitar till you pay me, but I know, like you said, you technically don't have to pay me back because you technically didn't sign anything. You only gave me your word. Guess that's what your word means. Nothing. If I don't get it signed, your word means nothing. No, I don't trust people the way I used to because of you. You know you owe me the money. I know you owe me the money. So I'm just wondering when, if ever, you plan on keeping your word. Furthermore, if you feel like being honest with me for once and working this out, it's up to you. You know how to get a hold of me. When I took your guitar, that was the only way you'd even talk to me. I knew it. You said there was nothing to talk about. You didn't want to talk about anything. Nothing to talk about? It's a $513 guitar, not a $1,300 guitar like you said. You know, when you get those figures mixed up, you know, you do that a lot. You get your figures and your facts all out of whack. You know how to where to get a hold of me. Do it. Unless you want this to keep dragging on and on and on through the years. If that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. You're the one that can solve this. You're the one who can end this. And actually work this out. Because personally, I'd rather just work it out and then never have to deal with you again. I'd appreciate it if we could just do that.